Hello, my name is Julius Miller. My voice part is a baritone, which is in between a tenor and a bass. Brief glimpse to my background: I studied at IUSB where I focused on music, vocal performance. After that, I performed with a young artist program called Opera Maya, which is based in Tulum, Mexico. And I performed at the Interharmony International Music Festival, where we performed in Archidozzo, Italy, and we performed opera The Marriage of Figaro, where I played the Count. Many years after that, I also performed with the South Bend Lyric Opera. I performed a few operas with them. Off the top of my mind, Hansel and Gretel, Rigoletto, and Don Giovanni. I also was a music director and voice coach with United Youth Theater, where we did a few shows. Some of them off the top of my head: Hunchback of Notre Dame, Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat, Wonka, Matilda, Addams Family, Les Miserables, and we just did a run of Jesus Christ Superstar. Songs that I love to perform, or music that I generally love to sing: early Baroque to early classical, so Handel all the way up to Mozart. Basically, that fits the timbre of my voice as far as like where it fits in the overall spectrum. Also, some musical theater, a little bit. Some like Golden Age stuff, Rodgers Hammerstein, like Carousel, or South Pacific, where it just fits that kind of quality and bridges the gap between opera and musical theater. The kind of music that I will be teaching will be like the general three, which will be like art songs, folk songs, secular or sacred, doesn't matter, in various languages, which will concern Italian, French, German, maybe a little bit of Latin. We will use the International Phonetic Alphabet, or IPA for short, to work on certain words, dialects, and diction. And we will just go from there. As far as like the first lesson, I will just ask them a bunch of questions, just to get a frame of where they're at as far as like their vocal journey, what they want to get out of lessons, and adhere to that every single lesson or every opportunity I get to work with them. And then we will briefly go through some vocal warm-ups, some breath warm-ups, some tongue twisters, and then some vocalises, just to get a frame of where their voice is. After the first lesson, immediately I start diving into some rep choices. As far as what the expectations are for voice lessons, is to get a better understanding of their vocal development or their vocal tract, where how they can get a better sustained tone without worrying or pulling or forcing it out. It's just naturally there. And trying to make it seem like it's easy, but in our own head, it feels so difficult. And it's kind of how I love to learn things, or how I love music in general. It is how to get some deep emotions across without the veil of a joke or the bailout of just some sort of character choice. It's just raw, in-your-face emotion. And getting that across and making a listener feel that is probably one of the greatest things as a performer to get from anyone who has perchance want to listen, and hopefully want to listen to us more. With that being said, I hope that this instills some necessary interest in voice lessons. And I hope that I get to work with you in the fall.